Now, this topic, my friend, will have maximum concepts which you see or you hear or you work on these days: social media and web 2.0. A social network is usually created by a group of individuals who have a set of common interests and objectives. There are usually a set of network formulators followed by broadcast to achieve the network membership. This happens both in public and private groups depending on the confidentiality of the network. After the minimum numbers are met, the network starts its basic operations and goes out to achieve its goal. Success of a social network depends on the contribution, interest, and motivation of the members along with the technology backbone or platform support. Now, my friend, if I ask you, have you heard of have you seen or have you worked on any social network? Maybe you won't be able to relate to definition directly, but yes, you have. The best example and the most common example these days is the Facebook or the Twitter or the Orkut. All these are examples of social networks, a group of individuals of common interests and objectives. People use this for so much of social networking these days. It's such a commonly heard about term, social networking. That is, people with common interests share their views on the with the help of the internet, and that is the social network. There could be different groups of people who are there. Implementing social networks and sustaining them is one of the biggest challenges, and people have formulated many mechanisms in the past to keep alive such networks. This has been largely supported by the advancements in the field of IT. The large scale computerization and the advent of e-commerce has also aided this. So that is the social network or social media, that is a group of individuals with common interests and objectives are trying to socialize, are trying to mix up, are trying to share views with the help of some technology that is known as a social network. In fact, if you this Facebook, as I said, is the biggest example of a social media or a social network. This both there can be private groups or public groups which can be used for social networking. Related concept is Web 2.0. Now, Web 2.0 is the term given to describe a second generation on the World Wide Web, that is WWW is now succeeded by Web 2.0, which is focused on the ability for people to collaborate and share information online. Web 2.0 basically refers to the transition from the static HTML web pages to a more dynamic web that is more organized and based on serving applications to users. So that is the change from static HTML to a more dynamic web, and that change is known by the name Web 2.0. Other improved functionalities include open communication with an emphasis on web-based communities of users and sharing of information, that is the Web 2.0.